going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody inside Upperman High School here in Baxter, Tennessee. The site for tonight's CSSAA Class 3A Region 4 quarterfinal featuring the Wildcats of Lawrence County and the Bees from Upperman. AJ Good joined by Dusty Kaiser. Hayden Burks is our producer here tonight. The winner of this game will get the Giles County Livingston Academy winner. That will be at 7:30 on Tuesday night from Cookeville High School. The last time the Wildcats were out on the court, played a very good Marshall County team down to the wire in a 48-46 loss. Wildcats shot just under 48% from the field. Braden Fields, 22 points, 18 coming in the first half. Alex Bedford, 12 points and 6 rebounds. Speaking of Bedford, the Tennessee baseball commit, the Wildcats are going to have a big game here tonight. Pull the upset that not many in the state, frankly, are looking at here tonight. Dusty, they're going to need Alex to be on point here from start to finish.
That's right, AJ. They're coming in underdogs. Got a really good Upperman team, 25-2. Really good ball club. They're led by their number one player in Ty Cobb, and they just kind of feed off him.
So it's going to be a big game here tonight for the Wildcats. As Dusty mentioned, the Bees 25-2 overall, finished 10-2 within the district. Their head coach Bobby McWilliams. Wildcats 16-14, 6-5 within the district. Their head coach is Bryce Cliff. When we return, it'll be time for the starting lineup and Dusty's keys to the game. That is next on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
Back in Baxter, Tennessee, here at Upperman High School for this Class 3A Region 4 quarterfinal. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Good Works at Home. Starting first with the Wildcats. Same starting lineup we've seen over the last couple weeks with Wes Brewer, Braden Fields, Max Carr, Alex Bedford, and Colton Tucker. On the other side for the Bees, the Mr. Basketball finalists in Ty Cobb, followed by Jack Torrance, Evan Huddleston, Brosnan Chafin, and Colton Johnson. Now it's time for Dusty's keys to the game, starting first with the Wildcats here. Dusty, just like we talked about during the break, they have got to limit those turnovers, and it sounds simple, but it's big when you're playing a team as good as Upperman. You got to hit some shots here tonight.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of every opportunity you get, especially a team like this. And not only is it shots, it's foul shots, but these boys, I mean, they got to get good looks, take good shots, and I think we'll be okay.
For Upperman, they got to control the game. They got to put it at their pace. And also, when you're the number one seed, you come in at 25-2, you're expected to get back to the state tournament and make a deep run just like they did a year ago. You got to keep your distance. You can't let this Lawrence County team stay within a possession or two or get any sort of lead on you, because that just gains confidence and confidence more and more as the game goes along.
That's right, AJ. You got to keep it close. And listen, I know it's easier said up here as me and you're talking, but, I mean, don't get discouraged. Don't get in a panic. Play your game, stick to the game plan, and see how the ball falls.
Last time Upperman went to the state tournament, we mentioned it a year ago, made it to the Final Four in 2024. Last time the Wildcats made it to Murfreesboro was back in 1971. These two met up in the region final a year ago over at Tullahoma. The Bees coming away with a 52-39 win in that game in the region championship game. Baxter located right off Interstate 40, not too far from Cookeville, kind of in between Cookeville and Lebanon, right at that 840 interchange if you're heading towards Murfreesboro. For those who make consistent trips to Knoxville, like my family does, well, you go right off 840, hit I-40, which takes you over to the eastern part of the state. Starting lineups being introduced here for the Bees before we get going in this game. It's win or go home season. It's survive in advance. It's the survive in advance time of the year. And for Lawrence County, they want to keep their goals here, Dusty. You got to pull off a pretty big upset, but hey, it's basketball, listen, and you certainly got the talent to make it happen.
You're on the road. You're an underdog. But listen, you got 4 quarters, and it may take all 4, but Lawrence County, I mean, they play their game. I mean, I'm not saying call an upset, but listen, we can play with this team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've seen them play with, you can lose by 38 to Marshall County, then the next time you play them only lose by 2. You can certainly play with anybody. So Wildcats will get the ball to start things off here in the game. And Alex Bedford, the Tennessee baseball commit, brings it over the timeline. Upperman starting off in the 2-3 zone. Hands over to Carr here at the Bees logo. Now to Tucker. Back over to Carr, now to Brewer. Brewer back to Carr. Kicks out to Tucker. Tucker to Carr. Carr now over to Brewer. Inside the fields. Now kicks out to Carr. Carr drives, gets a shot blocked, but that goes right into the hands of Brewer. Brewer layup, can't get it to go. And Cobb comes up with a rebound. Coming the other way, tries a handoff to Chafin, and Chafin loses that into the hands of Tucker. Bedford goes to the baseline, now picks up his dribble. Tries to throw down low to Brewer. Brewer now kicks out to Tucker. Tucker in the corner for 3. He hits it. And the Wildcats start off with a 3-0 lead.
There we go. Good ball move by the Wildcats.
Cobb with the ball, already with the block in this game. Averaging above 20 points per game, and he is something special to watch. Torrance in the corner
Boxing
here.
Won by the Wildcats here, AJ. They got Max Carr fronting Ty Cobb.
And that is Chafin putting that one up and in for the first points of the game here for the Bees. Brewer gets to the fields, now bounce pass to Tucker. Tucker now over to Bedford. Bedford will try a 3. Rolls in and out, no. And a rebound that is pulled down by Johnson. Chafin now ahead to Torrance. Torrance throws it, and Brewer's going to come up. Now ahead to Tucker. Tucker, layup up, no. Rebound, Bedford gets that blocked by Cobb. Now a rebound here by Carr, and the ball will stay with the Wildcats. A wild sequence of events here in the early going. Turnbow coming into the game here for Chafin. Carr picks up his dribble, now over to Bedford. Minute 50 into the game, Wildcats with a 3-2 lead. Brewer, back to Carr. Now to Brewer. Back out the Carr. And the Wildcats need a new play from head coach Bryce Cliff. Tucker dishes here to Bedford. Bedford inside to Fields, puts it up and in. Great ball movement by the Wildcats, and that will make it 5-2. And then a turnover on the other end by Upperman. And the Wildcats off to a great start already. 3 forced turnovers.
There we go, boys.
Carr brings it over the timeline. Pressure comes from Torrance. Has it here at the right wing. Now out to Bedford. Bedford now to Carr. Back over to Bedford. Here to Carr. Back out to Tucker, inside the field. Kicks to Bedford. Alex drives, spins, tough shot, can't get it to go, and a rebound by Johnson. Turnbow. Now to Cobb, and we are going to get an offensive foul on Turnbow.
Attaboy, Tucker.
4 turnovers, very uncharacteristic of this Bees team, as Chafin and Bush will check into the game, as Torrance and Turnbow will check out. 5:13 remaining in the first, a 5-2 Wildcat lead. Bedford gets it in the car. Now back to, good defense there by Bush, getting a hand on it to knock it out of bounds. Carr. Bounce pass here to Tucker. Tucker now to Fields over the timeline. Braden drives to a low block, kicks out the Carr. Carr. Now to Fields. Fields goes up, gets a shot blocked, and Johnson comes up with a rebound. Bush moving ahead in transition. Now to Cobb. Cobb drives, and a foul is called.
That's close to a travel.
It's going to go on Carr, his first and the team's first. And Cobb will go the line here to shoot 2. First shot up, hits it, nothing but net. Next shot up, hits it. Hits them both, his first points, makes it 5-4. Bedford a bounce pass to Carr. And he'll race over the timeline, a bounce pass to Fields, almost lost it, regains possession. Gets it to Bedford. Bedford drives, runner up, got it in.
Good job.
7-4 Wildcats. Bush now facing a 2-3 zone here from the Wild. Actually, it is a box and one as Carr is literally hugging Cobb right now.
He is.
And then that is going to cause Johnson to step out of bounds. Make that 5 turnovers against the Bees here with 4:22 remaining in the first. Carr lobs it. That one is tipped out of bounds by Cobb, wisely by Bedford just to let it go. As checking in his first game, well, it's Huddleston will come in for Turnbow. Carr gets the inbound. Bounce pass here to Tucker, knocked away by Cobb into the hands of Chafin. Chafin drives, shot up in, and he is fouled. That will go on Carr, his second. Bring Blake Taylor into the game. In for Carr. Shot up, and we're tied here at 7, 4-4 remaining here in the third quarter. Tucker. Out the Brewer. Back to Tucker. Now bounce pass to Brewer. Gets it to Tucker. And that is knocked and stolen away by Johnson, and that ball knocked out of bounds by Bedford.
You got to do a little better job right there, AJ, coming across this press.
This is what Bryce Cliff told us earlier today, is you can't look your guys in the eyes like that too much when you're trying to pass. You got to be a little less predictable. This team is way too good defensively. Bush now to Johnson in the corner. Tries to find Chafin, but can't. Back out the Bush. He'll try a 3. Off the back of the iron, no. Bedford skies up for the rebound.
That's going to be a foul.
And then they're going to get a foul on Chafin.
Yep.
It'll be his first and the team's second. And coming in for Bush will be Landon Hall. 7-7, 3:28 remaining in the first. Taylor gets the inbound over to Bedford. Lob it to Brewer over the timeline. He'll pull up for 3. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by Hall. Now to Huddleston. Here to Chafin. That is tipped and taken away by Tucker. Tucker drives, layup up. No, but he is fouled, and he will go to the line here to shoot 2.
Good job by Tucker. He initiated the steal. Brewer got it and then feed it back to him.
Tucker to the line here to shoot 2. Free throws are very important for this Wildcat team. First shot up, hits it. They have forced 6 Bees turnovers here in the early going. Next shot up, doesn't get the friendly bounce as Chafin comes up with a rebound. Now to Huddleston. Hands to Cobb. Cobb is going to have a plethora of purple jerseys around him everywhere he goes. Chafin, his pass tipped out to Huddleston. Huddleston, tough shot up, got it in.
Good job right there, good move.
9-8 is the Bees lead. 2:40 remaining here in the first. Brewer picks up his dribble. Now back to Taylor. Wildcats are going to have to hustle here. And a timeout will be called by Bryce Cliff. 30-second timeout, 2:35 remaining in the first. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Back here in Baxter, Tennessee, 2:35 remaining in the first. Upperman leading Lawrence County in this region quarterfinal matchup. 9-8 is the Bees lead. Wildcats hanging tough against one of the best teams in all of the state of Tennessee so far. Taylor gets the inbound, now to Bedford. Bedford, a skip pass over to Brewer, gets over the timeline. Now to Tucker. Tucker picks up his dribble, now inside the Fields. Fields, and gets that taken away by Torrance. Wildcats changing things up. Huddleston now to good move by Hall. Hall up and in. That will make it 11-8. Upperman with 8 points in the paint so far. Bedford. Under 2 left to play here in the first. Bounce pass to Fields. Fields in the corner for 3. Off the front of the iron, no, and Hall will get the rebound.
It's a good look.
Wildcats 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. 3 of 12 from the field to start off. Chafin here to Torrance. His pass taken away by Bedford. Now ahead to Tucker. Tucker tracks it down. And he gets fouled by Torrance. As Cobb will come in for Huddleston. It's team's third, the first on Torrance. Team's fourth, excuse me. Tucker gets the inbound. Jump stop, shot up, got it in.
Good job, Tuck.
Tucker with 6, and that will make it 11-10. Minute 20 left here in the first. Cobb with it, and he will get fouled by Brewer. That will be his first and the team's third. Other 2 fouls on Max Carr. Minute 19 remaining here in the first. Cobb taken out under the basket to the left. Lobs it in for Chafin. Chafin skies up to get it. Shot up, in, and he's fouled. Go on Bedford, his first and the team's fourth. So Chafin has made a couple good plays so far. He's got 6 points. And one opportunity, he hits it. And he has got 7, which is a game high. Turnbow will come in for Chaffin, excuse me. 14-10 is the B lead. Bedford, bounce pass out to Taylor. Now inside the Tucker. Tucker, now to Brewer. Brewer, his pass intercepted. Now ahead to Cobb. Cobb goes up and slams it home. Make it 16-10. Brewer. Now it's Bedford. Brings it to low block. Bounce pass out to Taylor. Now to Brewer. Back to Taylor. 40 seconds left in the first. Tucker. picks up his dribble, and it's tipped out the fields. Back to Tucker. He'll try a three. Can't get it to go, and Turnbow comes up with a rebound and a foul called against the Wildcats.
Burr.
Who they call that on?
Westboro.
Westboro, okay. That is his second, and team's fifth. So Turnbow will go to the line here to shoot two. They are 4 for 4 from the line so far. First shot up, and he hits it. Stevens will come in for Brewer. Next shot up. That doesn't go, and a good rebound there by Turnbow. See, that's Hall coming up with the rebound. Try to play for the final shot here. Tucker bringing pressure on Turnbow. Finally hand over to Cobb. And Cobb is going to get fouled by Taylor.
See, listen, I don't like this touchy hand checking stuff.
Cobb at the line here to shoot two. First shot up, hits it. .4 seconds remaining. And that doesn't get the friendly bounce. Bedford with the rebound. 4 seconds left. Bedford picks up his dribble. And we'll just eke out the rest of the clock. 18-10 is the Upperman lead here after 1 quarter of play. Take a short break at the start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
Back in Baxter, Tennessee, where Upperman leads Lawrence County's boys 18-10 here after 1 quarter play here in this region matchup. Original starting lineup coming back into the game here for the Bees. Bees will have the ball to start things off here in the second quarter. Torrance will bring it over the timeline. Here to Huddleston, and that pass intercepted by Bedford. And then he'll get fouled by Torrance. Torrance will pick up his second.
Bees foul Torrance, his second, team first.
8 turnovers by the Bees in the early going as couple subs coming in. You got Turnbow and Hall come in for Torrance and Chaffin. Excuse me.
Chaffin.
I'm so used to saying it one way, I got to get it right here. Bedford gets the inbound into Stevens. Now to Taylor. Back out to Stevens. Over to Tucker in the right wing. Inside the fields, bounce pass to Bedford, goes up, gets a shot blocked. And that is Huddleston coming up with the rebound. Turnbow kicks out to Huddleston. Back to Turnbow. Turnbow bounce pass here to Hall. And he will throw that to nobody. Turnover, make it 9 now against Upperman.
I thought he was fixing to bounce that off the ceiling.
Yeah, I bet he wanted to. Taylor over to Tucker inside the fields. Kicks out to Stevens. Stevens for three. He hits it. And the Wildcats answer on the other end. It's 18-13. Stevens' first points. Turnbow Inside the Johnson. Johnson goes
Oh,
up.
no
and gets
way.
Fouled.
If you're not going to call it down here, you can't call it down there.
Wildcats foul on the field, it's first. Team first. At the front, the center says
Who they
They're not calling the fouls the same down here, AJ.
Who they call that foul on? Was it Fields?
return for the Bees.
Johnson hits the first. Chaffin back in. Huddleston checks out.
So there's 3.
Yeah, that was on Braden. That's his first. Shot by Johnson up. Man, that's strong. Rebound by Bedford. Taylor. Gets it to Tucker.
Go.
Tucker. Now to Stevens. Steven pulls up for 3. Hits another.
Ooh.
And it's 19-16. Cobb brings it over the timeline. Drives the baseline. And stepped out of bounds. Another turnover by the Bees. Make it 10. Taylor. Now to Stevens. He'll get it over the timeline. Chaffin now guarding him, and Stevens goes into the paint. Bounce pass out to Taylor. Hands over to Tucker. Now to Bedford. Here to Stevens for 3. That rattles in and out, and a rebound by Johnson. Quickly ahead to Chaffin, kicks out to Johnson. Johnson down low to Hall. Hall can't get it to go, and it's Tucker coming up with a rebound.
Go.
Tucker brings it over the timeline, and Cobb's going to pick up the foul. His first and the team's second.
Bees foul on Cobb, his first. Team second.
6:10 remaining here in the half. 19-16 is the Bees lead. Bedford here in the Taylor. Now to Tucker. Back out to Bedford. Hands over to Stevens. Stevens setting up a new play here at the Bees logo. Bees now going to a man-to-man. Taylor here to Tucker. Now to Stevens. Here to Taylor. Now to Tucker at the right wing. Tucker drives the baseline. Pass knocked out of bounds by Turnbull. 5:34 remaining here in the half. Wildcats down 3. Tucker taking it out under the basket here to the left. Lobs it in for Taylor. Taylor will try a 3. Almost banks it in. Fight for the rebound. Taylor's going to get it.
Attaboy, Braden.
Good job by Braden Fields to get that away from Chaffin. That's just the first offensive rebound for the Wildcats in this game. Stevens for 3. Off the front of the iron, no. And a rebound by Chaffin. Turnbow here to Hall, loses it, regains possession, kicks out to Chaffin. Chaffin, he'll drive, runner up, no, but he is fouled, and he will go the line here to shoot 2. Chaffin with 8 points. Bees now 7 of 10 from the line as opposed to just 1 of 2 for Lawrence County. First shot up, short. Bush checking in here for Upperman. And checking out will be Hall. And Brewer will come in as well here for the Wildcats.
Come in for Taylor.
Taylor will check out. Shot up, and he hits 1 of 2. He's got 9. It's 20-16 with 5 minutes remaining in the half. Bedford over to Tucker. Back to Bedford. Back to Tucker. They have to get over the timeline, and they do. Tucker goes up, gets a shot blocked back into his hands, and then gets a shot blocked again. Cobb dishes, knocked out of bounds by Brewer. .440 remaining. Cobb taken out under the basket to the right and gets that pass. Lazy pass, frankly, knocked out of bounds by Brewer.
I mean, he ain't even looking.
Cobb and gets that out to Turnbow. Now over to Bush. Here to Johnson. Back out to Bush. Swings over to Turnbow. Here to Bush. Turnbow at the left wing. Here to Johnson. Back out to Turnbow. Here to Bush. Now over to Chaffin. Back out to Bush. Here to Turnbow. Here to Bush. Here to Turnbow. Chaffin. Now out to Bush. Bush here for three. Can't bank it in. Rebound Johnson. Johnson gets that out to Bush. And that is almost stolen away by Braden Fields.
Good hustle, Braden.
More good hustle there from the senior. 3:58 remaining here in the half. Orange County not making anything easy on Upperman. Cobb gets the inbound. Here to Turnbow, now to Bush. Back out to Turnbow inside to Johnson. Lobs it for Chaffin, intercepted by Brewer. And then that is intercepted by Cobb, who stepped out of bounds. Good effort by Cobb.
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes you just run out of space. Huddleston will check in. Checking out will be Turnbow. Stevens gets the inbound. Throws it inside the Fields. Fields bounce pass out to Tucker. Here to Fields, deflected to Stevens. And gets that taken away by Huddleston. Huddleston racing, shot up. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Bush. Now to Johnson, gets that. And we got a foul called against Orange County.
13.
That is on Tucker, his second. Jack Torrance back into the game.
Cale Scott just checked in for Tucker.
As Bush checks out. So Cale for Tucker. Three-pointer up and in by Torrance. Makes it 23-16. 3:10 remaining here in the half as Scott gets it over the timeline over to Bedford. Now to Stevens. 3 minutes left. Stevens. Here to Bedford. Bedford gets double teamed. Out to Stevens. Pull up jumper short. And Stevens going to find a way to get his own rebound. Now to Bedford. Bedford for three. That's short. Rebound Brewer. That pass tipped and taken away by Huddleston. Now ahead to Torrance. Torrance lobs it up for Cobb. Can't get it to go, and a foul on Scott. Sends Cobb to the line to shoot two. He's got 5 points on the night. Officials having a discussion here. And they're going to keep the two shots. 2:37 remaining in the half. Wildcats now with 6 turnovers. First shot up. Hits it. I guess Orange County's arguing that Scott didn't know that Cobb was there for the alley-oop as he hits them both. 25-16 is the Bees lead. Stevens gets it over the timeline. Trap comes, now over to Brewer. Brewer for three. That is short. Rebound Chaffin. Head to Torrance. Torrance now to Huddleston, back to Torrance. He'll spot up for three. Back iron, no. Rebound by Brewer. Head to Bedford. Alex, Euro step out to Stevens, swings to Fields. Inside the Bedford. Bedford goes up, reverse layup, can't get it to go. Rebound Johnson. Now to Chaffin. Chaffin slams it home. 27-16. Scott out to Stevens. Stevens lobs it back out to Brewer. Minute 45 left here in the half. Scott picks up his dribble out to Brewer. Now to Bedford. Bounce pass out to Scott at the logo. Back to Bedford. Inside the Brewer. Brewer goes up. Nice shot up and in. Good answer by the Wildcats. 27-18. Brewer with his first points. Wildcats back in the 2-3 zone.
No, that's box of one.
Box
They
one,
got
that's
Aiden
right. Forget about
on Cobb.
the person draped on Cobb.
That's a
And
block.
Brewer gets the block on Torrance, and Torrance picks up the foul. Torrance picks up his third and the team's fourth. As Scott will check out and Carr will check back in. Turnbow will come in for Torrance. Stevens gets the inbound. No press this time by Upperman. Stevens. Bounce pass to Carr. Inside the Fields. Here to Brewer. Now to Fields. Fields up. Got it in.
Yes, good ball movement.
27-20. Fields now with 4. Turnbow drives. Bounce pass. Finds. No, that's Brewer coming up with it, and a foul on Johnson. That will send Brewer to the line to shoot 2.
That's 5. No.
Oh, 4. My bad. 4.
Okay.
Yeah, each side is 4. I jumped the gun. That's on me. I got the big fella's blood pressure up a little bit too much as Carr just dribbles out, unfortunately, off of his foot and out of bounds. 7th turnover. 30 seconds left here in the half. And Turnbow and the Bees will play for the final shot of the half. Hands over to Cobb. Now to Turnbow. Back to Cobb. Swings over to Huddleston. Cobb.
Don't foul.
Struggles, and he travels before the shot.
Yeah. Great call.
1.7 seconds remaining here in the half. Brewer, here to Carr. Shot up at the buzzer, short, and that one will end the half. Wildcats playing one of the best teams in the state down to the wire here after 16 minutes of play. Take a few minute break, then we'll have the start of the second half when we return on the X Sports Network.
My name is Ben Emerson. I'm the youth pastor at Mars Hill Baptist Church. Teenagers, here's the truth for you. God designed us for community. From the very beginning, He said it's not good for us to be alone. Yet in today's world, it's easy to isolate ourselves. Social media, busy schedules, even a fear of rejection can keep us from forming real connections. But God calls us to do something greater. He wants us to be part of a community that reflects His love. Here's why community matters. Number 1, encouragement. Life gets tough, and when we surround ourselves with people who love Jesus, we find strength and support during difficult times. The second thing is accountability. The right friends will challenge us to live according to God's truth, even when it's hard. And number 3, purpose. God often speaks through people, and being in a Christ-centered community helps us discover our gifts and how we can serve others. Think about the people in your life. Are you a part of a Christ-centered community? And if not, ask God to help you find one. We'd love to have you at Mars Hill Baptist because you were never meant to do life alone.
'Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49.
Friends of NRA would like to invite you to their 2025 dinner on Saturday, March 8th at 5 p.m. This event will be held at Rotary Park Gym in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and tickets are just $35 a person. The evening will include your meal, live auction, games with chances to win firearms, a silent auction, and more. You do not have to be an NRA member to attend. This event raises money used for grants in Lawrence County and statewide, helping to fund the high school trap teams, FCA shooting programs, 4-H teams, the Eddie Eagle Gun Safety Program, law enforcement grants, and more. To order tickets, visit friendsofnra.org/events or call 931-300-2289. Come out and support your Second Amendment with the Crockett Friends of NRA.
'Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove, or washer, or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
Back at Upperman High School where the Wildcats trail the Bees here in this region quarterfinal matchup, 27-20. For the Wildcats, Colton Tucker and Aiden Stevens leading scores with 6. Braden Fields with 2. Wes Brewer and Alex Bedford each with 2. Braden Fields with 4. On the other side for Upperman, Bronston Chatham with 11. Ty Cobb 7. Jack Torrance 3. Evan Huddleston 2. Colton Johnson with 1. Branson Turnbow with 1. Landon Hall with 2. Both of those are coming off the bench. The Bees 8 of 14 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 10 of 14 from the line. The Wildcats 8 of 29 from the field, 3 of 13 from beyond the arc, and 1 of 2 from the line. The Bees with 13 turnovers to 7 for Lawrence County. Dusty, what were your first thoughts there of the game so far? What kind of adjustments do the Wildcats need to make from here on out?
Hey, listen, first half I thought they played very well. Got a little foul trouble. But, come out to the second half, make some shots. You need to make we're missing quite a bit. We're getting some open looks. Just need to finish at the rim. And listen, defensively, I don't think you change anything. You play in this boxing one, you've had your point guard, which is Aiden or Max Carr, pretty much just front Ty Cobb the whole time in the first half. And that's what you got to do. And, listen, our guys forced how many turnovers?
13.
Yeah, so, listen. We're down 7 to arguably the number 1 team in the state in this region or in this class. So listen, hold your head up high, boys, and let's finish right here.
Wildcats will have the ball to start off, and Dusty, they have doubled the amount of shots Upperman has taken, 29-14. Rebounding battle is won by Upperman in the first half there at 17-13. So Wildcats have had their chances. Things continue. They're going to have even more. Stevens will start things off here for Carr. Instead of Carr, I should say. Carr with his 2 fouls. Brewer with 2 fouls as well. Stevens fakes the pass. Now over to Tucker. Back over to Stevens. Swings over to Brewer. Here to Bedford in the corner. Alex will throw it off of Huddleston. Will stay with the Wildcats. 24 seconds into the second half. Bedford taking it out in front of his own bench. Will lob it to Stevens, who wisely waits till it gets over the timeline to bring it over the timeline. Lobs over to Tucker. Zone applied here.
They're playing the offense on the half side here.
Bedford, what a shot up and in.
Shot.
27-22, Bedford with 4.
Cobb, they're just being patient.
Cobb lobs over to Chaffin. Inside the Johnson. Johnson, tough shot, got it in. Good ball movement there. Makes it 29-22. Johnson now with 3. Tucker Gets it to Brewer over the timeline. Brewer back to Tucker here at the logo. Minute into the second half. Now to Bedford. He'll try corner three. Front of the iron, no, but gets his own rebound. Goes up, banks it in. Bedford with 4 quick ones to start things off here in the second half. He's got 6. It's 29-24. Cobb brings it over the timeline. Now over to Huddleston. Side to Johnson. Back out to Huddleston. Bounce pass to Chaffin. That's tipped away, but into the hands of Torrance. Huddleston.
Great job, Aiden Stevens, to cut him off right there. He was trying to pass the tie.
Tucker's going to pick up his 3rd foul. Team's first here of the 3rd quarter. Tucker now with 3. You got Brewer and Carr each with 2. Cobb taking it out under the basket to the right. And Chaffin goes up and got fouled by Brewer, who picks up his 3rd.
They're not calling it on the other end, AJ.
I know.
I mean, they're shooting way more foul shots than we have.
14-2. And Chaffin, who's the bulk of his points, have come at the free throw line tonight. First shot up, hits it, nothing but net.
That is unbelievable.
Next shot up, and he hits them both. He's got 13. It's 31-24. Upperman are going to keep the press going here. Tucker, now to Brewer. Back to Tucker, and he'll get it over the timeline. Tucker drives, kicks out the Brewer. Now inside the Bedford. Bedford, reverse layup up and in again. Bedford with 8. He's got all 6 points here for the Wildcats in the second half. 31-26. Cobb. It's over to Huddleston. Now skip pass over to Torrance. Chaffin on the baseline. Back out to Torrance. Now to Chaffin. That's intercepted by Tucker.
Good job.
14th turnover by the Bees. Tucker brings her over the timeline, dribbles to the corner, now to Fields. That is knocked away by Huddleston. Good defense getting inside the passing lane there. Turnbow and Hall will check in for the Bees as Torrance and Chaffin will check out. 5:33 remaining in the third. Fields, bounce pass to Stevens. Now to Brewer. He'll try a corner 3. Off the back of the iron, no. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson now with 7 boards here for the Bees. Huddleston, the Turnbow. Kicks out to Huddleston. Huddleston for 3. Off the front of the iron, no. And rebound comes up by Brewer. Just ripped it out of the hands of Johnson. Bedford. And he is fouled on the play, and that will go on Turnbow. His second, team's first of the third quarter. As Chaffin, after a short break, will check back in, and Johnson, I believe that's his first break of the game. Guy's been working his tail off on both ends of the court. 5:08 remaining in the third. Wildcats down 5. Brewer gets the inbound from Stevens. Brewer kicks out to Bedford. Bedford drives, scoop shot, can't get it to go. Rebound here by Huddleston. Now to Hall. Hall drives the baseline. Runner up, no. Rebound by Turnbow. 3-pointer there. Who hit that shot, Dustin?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Huddleston for 3. He's got 5. It's 34-26. Head was down on the iPad here. Stevens now to Tucker. Back out to Stevens. Hands over to Bedford. Now to Tucker. Here to Stevens. Stevens for 3. Short. And a rebound by Chaffin. Head to Hall. Now Chaffin back to Hall. Hall picks up his dribble. Kicks out to Huddleston for 3. Rattles in and out. No. Rebound by Brewer. Reaching the halfway point of the third quarter. 34-26 is the Upperman lead. Tucker has it at the top of the key. He's guarded by Cobb. And that is taken away by Huddleston. Now to Chaffin. Here ahead to Cobb. Cobb goes up and in. And a timeout will be called by Bryce Cliff of Lawrence County. A full timeout, down 10. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee clean, reliable products that are up to your standards. Our family-owned business has been doing that for more than 40 years. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff take care of you from purchase to maintenance. Saws, drills, lifts, mowers, generators, you name it, we've got it. Stop by and see our inventory today, located on Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg.
Back here at Upperman, the Wildcats trail 36-26 as Lawrence County has just used their second timeout. Johnson came in for the Bees out of the timeout, in for Huddleston. Bedford walks it over the timeline, hands over to Tucker. Bedford has all the points so far for the Wildcats here in the second half. Here to Stevens. Now to Fields. Hands to Bedford. That is loose ball. Bedford struggles with it. Turnbow comes up with it. Now to Hall. Here to Cobb. Here to Hall. Off the glass and in. 38-26. Brewer at the elbow. Kicks out to Bedford. Bedford drives. Turnaround hook shot. Got it in.
There we go.
Bedford, first Wildcat in the double figures with 10. It's 38-28. Cobb here to Hall. Hall for 3. Hits it. Hall with 7. It's 41-28. Tucker over the timeline. Hands over to Stevens. Now to Bedford. Now to Fields. Hands to Tucker. Tucker drives, good move, reverse layup, and he's fouled. It's Chaffin's second and the team's second of the third quarter. We're saying Tucker to the line to shoot 2. First free throws for the Wildcats since the first quarter. We've got just 2 in the game. Upperman with 16.
Yeah, don't be standing over there, coach, doing that.
First shot up, and he hits it. Taylor into the game. Torrance will come in for Turnbow, and Taylor for Stevens. Next shot up, Tucker hits them both. 41-30, Tucker with 8. Torrance will get the inbound. 2:20 remaining in the third, an 11-point B lead. Inside the Chaffin, now to Hall. Hall drives the baseline. Good take up and in. Hall now with 9. 43-30. 2 minutes left in the third. Tucker kicks out to Taylor. Taylor drives, picks up his dribble. Bounce pass here to Brewer. Brewer, mid-range jumper, hits.
There we go, Wes.
He's got 4. It's 43-32. Now ahead to Hall. Hall gets a shot blocked by Bedford. Rebound by Tucker. Good hustle by Alex. That's his first block and the team's first block. Tucker grabs it here in the corner and fouled by Torrance, and that's going to be his 4th. And the team's third here, the third quarter. Bush will check into the game. They're coming for Torrance, who frankly has not seen the court much.
He comes in, gets the foul, and he goes sits right down.
Brewer taking it out under the basket to the right. Gets it in the Bedford. Bedford goes up. Got it in. Bedford with 12 leads down the 9. Chaffin.
That's a walk.
Hands over to Bush. So that's Cobb. Cobb, we haven't called his name much. Now Hall here in the corner. Gets it down low to Chaffin. Goes up and gets fouled. It's the second foul on Bedford since Chaffin to the line to shoot 2. Chaffin, who is 5 of 6 from the line. First shot up, got it in. Next shot up, short. Rebound, Tucker. 10-point game. Brewer brings it the other way, kicks out to Tucker. Tucker drives, runner up. Got it in. Tucker in the double figures with 10, leads down to 8, 44-36. Bush over to Hall. Now to Cobb. Cobb, runner up, got it in. Cobb in the double figures with 11. 10-point game. Brewer lobs it over to Taylor, now to Fields. Fields, a bounce pass to Tucker. Goes up, gets fouled. He'll go the line here to shoot 2. Joe Johnson, his second. Tucker has shot all the free throws for the Wildcats tonight. He's 3 of 4. First shot up, got it in. Turnbow. Excuse me, it's Huddleston checking in for Chaffin. Tucker hits them both. Ties Bedford for the team high with 12. 8-point game again. 30 seconds left here in the third. Cobb over to Huddleston. To Bush. They'll play for the final shot here in the third. Upperman will get the ball out of the quarter break. Huddleston here to Bush. Now to Cobb. Cobb for 3, that's short. Hall gets a shot blocked at the buzzer. And the Wildcats will go down 8 going into the fourth quarter. That's coming up here next on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Ain't no river wide. I know we're on. I'm singing it, man. Keep me from getting to you, babe. You have to sing the song. Wildcats down 8.
Way to go, Hayden.
Thank you, Hayden.
Come on, man.
Final 8 minutes of play.
Well, we got a ball to call or something.
Cobb with the ball here. Over to Huddleston, now to Chaffin. Kicks out to Johnson. Trying to find Cobb. They've tried to do it all night and little to no luck. And Cobb taken away by Tucker.
Come on, come on.
Tucker drives, layup up, blocked, but
That's
into the hands of Fields. Now to Taylor. Off the glass and in.
A foul maybe, goaltending, something. Oh, I forgot the whistles don't blow on that end.
Huddleston gets it almost taken away by Tucker. Now inside the Johnson. Johnson. And finds it to Huddleston. Huddleston struggles with it, and a foul called against Lawrence County. 2 shots coming up for Huddleston.
That's a jump ball.
And that's going to go on Bedford. That's his third. First shot up, and he hits it. Turnbow back in for the Bees, as Bush will check out. Next shot up. Hits them both. 8-point game again, 48-40. Bedford back over to Tucker. Tucker now to Taylor. Back over to Tucker. Gets it to Bedford over the timeline. Bedford drives, and Lawrence County says it was tipped. Official says it wasn't. sure looked like it did, the way it came out of his hand. That's the 10th turnover. Turnbow setting up the play. Wildcats staying in the box and 1. Over to Huddleston. He'll try a corner 3. That's offline. Chaffin tracks it down. Now to Huddleston. Back to Chaffin. He'll try a 3. Short. And Fields comes up with a rebound. Now a foul will get called here on Huddleston. That is his second and the team's first of the fourth quarter. Team's first, my apology.
Come on, man, get it right.
I know. 6:34 remaining. Wildcats down 8. Bedford gets it in the Taylor, guarded closely by Huddleston.
Go.
Gets it over to Tucker. Tucker drives, kicks here to Brewer in the corner for 3. He hits it! 5-point game, 48-43.
Attaboy, Wes Brewer.
Brewer with 7. Cobb with it, picks up his dribble over to Huddleston at the B logo. Now over to Turnbow. Turnbow brings it back out. Wildcats stand in the box and 1. Bounce pass over to Huddleston. Inside the Johnson. Johnson. Here to Turnbow. Skip pass out here to Huddleston for 3. Off the back of the iron, no. Rebound Johnson. Johnson now with 8 boards, and that's a big one there. A timeout will be called by Bobby McWilliams by Upperman with 5:37 remaining in the game. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
Upperman has called their first timeout as they lead Lawrence County in this region quarterfinal 48-43. A impressive performance, win or lose, here for Lawrence County against one of the best teams here in the state. Turnbow will take it out. We'll get it in the Cobb. Bounce pass over to Chaffin. And lobs it to Cobb. Cobb brings it to the wing. Now to Chaffin on the baseline. Good give and go to Johnson. Blocked by Bedford. But Chaffin money on the spot there for the rebound. Chaffin goes down low. Kicks out the Turnbow. Swings out the Huddleston. Now back to Turnbow. Skip pass over to Huddleston here for 3. Off the back of the iron, no. Knocked out of bounds. Will go to Lawrence County. Upperman now 3 of 14 from beyond the arc.
Goes.
Stevens. Finds Bedford. Bedford's got a 2-on-1. Bounce pass to Fields. Can't get it to go. Just off the edge there. Turnbow with the rebound. Now to Johnson. Kicks out the Turnbow. Cobb here for 3. Off the back of the iron, no. And a rebound by Brewer, and he got it in. Good job there by Wes Brewer. Bedford drives, and he is fouled on the play by Turnbow. That will be his 3rd and the team's 2nd of the 4th quarter. 4:29 remaining. Hall will check in for Upperman, and Turnbow will check out. Get it quickly into Stevens. Stevens will bring it out to the top of the key. Upperman back in the 2-3 zone. They've switched up their defense in some here tonight. Tucker is open for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Hall. Now to Johnson. Hands over to Cobb. Here to Hall inside the Chaffin. Chaffin goes up, and then he's fouled.
I don't know how you're supposed to play basketball with these officials.
Chaffin now with 16 points. Shot up, rattles home, and he's got 17. 51-43 as we reach the midway point of the fourth quarter. Tucker. Hands over the field. It's his pass. Now it goes out to Bedford for three. Off the back of the iron. Tucker comes up with a rebound. Tucker goes up. Scoop shot, no. Gets his own rebound again. Goes up and gets fouled. It's on Chaffin. That will be his third. And since Tucker to the line, who's shot every free throw for the Wildcats, he's 5 of 6. Clock stops. 3:44 remaining. First shot up, and he hits it.
Attaboy.
Next shot up. That doesn't go. And
How's
Chaffin,
that
is
foul?
going to be a foul on Chaffin. The Wildcats will keep the ball, and Chaffin will pick up his fourth. That's the team's fourth, so the Wildcats are in the bonus for the remaining part of the game. And now Bryce Clift, he is going to call his team's third timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
From the X Sports Network, this is Lawrence County High School basketball.
Wildcats trail by 7. They have the ball with 3:43 remaining, and Upperman now foul away from putting the Wildcats in the bonus for the remainder of this game. Lawrence County has put on one heck of a performance.
They sure have.
This Upperman team is so tough, and the Wildcats have probably played them as tough as anybody else out there so far, outside of their only 2 losses this year. Bedford in the fields, back out to Tucker. Now to Stevens. He'll drive. Here to Fields. Tucker with it. Guarded by Cobb. Skip pass over to Stevens. Stevens, he'll drive. And his pass knocked away and taken away by Turnbow. Turnbow will bring it over the timeline. He came in for Chaffin out of the timeout. Huddleston with it. Pressure comes from Brewer. Back out to Turnbow. And tried to find Cobb and threw it literally probably just a half second too quick.
Yeah.
Stevens will get the inbound. And Upperman not going to press. 3 minutes remaining in the game.
Let's go, boys.
Stevens facing this 2-3 zone. Over to Brewer. To Bedford on the baseline. Goes up. In and he's fouled. And one opportunity for Alex Bedford.
The senior's having a senior moment here, AJ, in the second half.
14 points, and he's going to be the first Wildcat other than Colton Tucker to attempt a free throw in the game tonight. And he hits 15 points for Bedford. It's 51-47. 2:45 remaining. Cobb over the timeline, now over to Huddleston. Here to Turnbow, now to Hall. Back out to Huddleston here at the B logo. Inside the Johnson, and overthrows Hall, but Hall came up with it at the last second. Then a timeout will be called by Upperman, and Bobby McWilliams really giving his team the ride act here. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey, we're back here to
Upperman has just called their second timeout. 51-47 is the B lead against Lawrence County. 2:23 remaining, and a much closer than what the experts thought scenario here for the Wildcats. Cobb guarded by Stevens, now over to Chaffin, who just checked back in. Chaffin with it, he's playing with 4 fouls. Hands over to Huddleston on a low pass. Huddleston guarded by Brewer. Hands over to Hall. Back out to Chaffin. Huddleston. Will drive. And lobs that. Intercepted by Bedford.
Go.
Tucker with the ball. Goes into the paint. Swings over. Brewer in the corner for 3. He has it! 1-point game for the Wildcats.
Here we go, West Brewer.
Minute 37 remaining.
Here we go, D.
Cobb gets it to Chaffin. Now to Johnson. Here to Cobb. Cobb goes, and we are going to get a foul on the floor before the layup, and that will go on Stevens. It's just his first and the team's third.
Hey, that's not a bad foul right there.
It's really not, because he was going to get an easy 2.
He was going in for an easy layup right there. It's not a bad foul at all by Aiden Stevens. Aiden's played great defense on Ty Cobb tonight.
So is Taylor.
Yeah, Blake. Sorry, Blake's back in the game now.
Minute 21 left. It's just a 1-point game. Cobb taking it out under the basket to the right. And we'll lob it in, and a timeout called by Upperman while the ball's in the air. It's going to be a full timeout. Minute 21 left. We'll take it with them on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Here we go,
Minute
boys.
21 remaining. Upperman just used their third timeout, each side with 2 timeouts remaining. 51-20, minute 21 left. Upperman with the lead. Cobb taking it out under the basket here to the right. And lobs it for Huddleston. Now out to Johnson. Torrance is back in the game with his 4 fouls. Him and Chaffin both with 4. It's a good free throw shooting team. Cobb tripped up. Loose ball.
Get it, Tucker.
And it's jump ball will go to Lawrence County. I don't know why we haven't had time, but it's a turnover. Taylor calls a timeout. Wildcats have the ball.
Yeah!
Woo! Minute 3 left. Lawrence County will call the time. No, we got a foul called, and now that's free throws going on the other end for Lawrence County. It'll be Tucker at the line.
Foul on 14. Johnson.
24.
24, excuse me.
You're all right. That's his third, so they didn't get the timeout. They're going to give Tucker the free throw. And free throws.
It's Tucker's shot.
Well, they're actually saying the foul happened against Taylor.
Oh.
So Taylor will go to the line. Minute 3 left. Taylor with 2 points. Wildcats are 7 of 9 from the line, so it's 2 shots. First shot up. Off the back of the iron, no good. Bryce Cliff just looked at him and said, "You can do it." Next shot up, and he does. We are tied 51 all with a minute left in the game. Wildcat fans, B fans on their feet.
This place is getting a little excited.
Cobb with it at the logo. Gets it to Chaffin. Now to Johnson. They'll find a way to get it to Cobb. He'll go into the paint. Tough shot, got it in. 40 seconds left. Tucker brings over the timeline. And a timeout called by Bryce Cliff, their next to last timeout. And we'll just keep it here for the time being. It is a full timeout here for the Wildcats. They got 1 remaining. So what do you do in this situation, Dusty? 36 and a half seconds left. Do you play for the final shot?
Gosh.
Try to take a 3, try to get to the rack?
Listen, I'm going to say it. Give the ball to Bedford. Let him make his move to the goal. Yes, you score, try to get an and 1, or at least you score to tie the game up. And we got, how many fouls do we have this quarter?
3.
So we got a foul to give.
Yeah.
Do you foul as soon as they inbound the ball?
Probably. Well,
or do you just let them get across the timeline?
Well, it depends. If you're leading or if you take the lead here, say you hit a 3 and you take the lead, yes, take the foul so they don't get an easy way up the court. But if, obviously if you don't hit the shot, you got to foul. You got to do something here.
Listen, folks.
Yeah.
This game is huge. And our fans are amazing.
Taylor taking it out. And that's taken away by Cobb. Cobb, runner up, got it in. 15 for Cobb. That's a 4-point game under 30 seconds left. Fields drives, runner up, banks it in. And that will be the final timeout here called by Lawrence County. Good job by Braden Fields just to take it the other way. (55-53), 24.2 seconds remaining. So it's a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it here. So yes, you are in a have-to-foul situation.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're fouling as soon as they.
Plenty of good free throw shooters on the court for Upperman.
Yeah.
I guess it's just one of those best case scenarios. The Wildcats will press here. Turnbow will take it out. And he gets it in the Cobb, and Tucker will foul him. That's his 4th, and Wildcats with 1 to give, 22.8 seconds remaining. You honestly would probably rather have Fields or Taylor foul whoever, because you got Bedford and Tucker with 4, Brewer with 3. So whoever, I'd foul before the whistle even happened. And they get it to Johnson. Johnson came very close. That one is almost intercepted, and Taylor does foul Huddleston. Good effort by Fields. And Taylor picks up his 2nd foul. It's the team's 5th. Huddleston will go to the line to shoot 2. 18 seconds remaining here in the game. First shot up, short, but nope, that was nothing but net. My bad. I was trying to preach it into existence, Dusty. Going back to my Pentecostal roots. Next shot up. Hits them both. 9 for him. Upperman will call their next to last timeout. Full timeout for the Bees. It's still a 4-point game. 18 seconds remaining, 57-53. Orange County, a lot of options here. You don't exactly have to shoot a 3 here, but you do need to score quickly.
Oh, you got to score fast.
Because unlike college and the NBA, if you make a basket, the clock doesn't stop in high school. So whatever it is, Orange County does have a final timeout remaining. And, do what you can.
We do have one timeout left?
One timeout. Yep, one timeout left. Nope, did we not?
No.
No.
You said he took his last one.
That's right, I did. That's right. Yep. So Lawrence County, no timeouts left. So maybe if you do make the bucket, foul quickly, whatever the case may be. A lot of options.
Yeah.
None of them are perfect. It's the nature of sports.
Yeah.
Or like Hayden says, try to get the jump ball because the possession arrow is in Lawrence County's favor.
Yes.
Bedford will take it out, and Upperman will almost press but didn't. Fields. Now a bounce pass here to Bedford. Alex has it in the corner. He'll try a 3. It rattles in and out. No. Turnbow with the rebound. And Brewer will foul him. His 4th. So Turnbow will go the other way and shoot 2. 7.5 seconds remaining. Turnbow only has a point. It's 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
What a game.
What a game. First shot up. No good. Next shot up. And he hits 1 of 2. It's a 5-point game. Taylor now to Bedford. Alex, tough shot, no good. Rebound Chaffin, and that one will do it. The Wildcats gave a valiant effort here today against one of the best teams in the state. Not much went the Wildcats' way, but they made their own breaks here, Dusty. What a great performance against a really good Upperman team, a team that a lot of people expect to be in Murfreesboro, and a team that is going to turn a lot of heads throughout the course of the year, but a team that they, if you want to say, paved the way, a blueprint here to maybe beat this team.
That's right, AJ. Listen, great game. Wildcats, they come a long ways on the road, and they fought to the last. I mean, it's a 5-point game. It wasn't supposed to be this close. These boys need to hold their head up. And I'm going to say something here. I've got to call these guys for 3 years with you, so – I'm getting to see these seniors, in these last moments here. And it's tough. Some of them are going on to play baseball. Some of them are done. Their high school career is over. They're not going to be playing baseball. They're not, But listen, Lawrence County Wildcats, a heck of a year. Great job by the coaching staff. Coach Bryce and the rest of the staff done a really good job. And I don't really know what else to say, AJ. It's a tough one for these boys, and I hate it for them.
Tough game here tonight. The Wildcat season does come to an end. Did a really good job here against a very good team. So for Dusty Kaiser and our producer extraordinaire Hayden Burks, this is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening, and we will see you guys next week.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.